Hi guys, and welcome to
Scrub Mentality! I'm Mayshin,
I'm Frances,
and we want to share with you everything about nursing life.
and everything in between.
We just recently arrived in Australia, and this channel will share with you everything that we want to help you out with the process about nursing, about the qualifications and how to come here, visas, everything. We are gonna talk about lots of stuff in here.
Yes,
And
it'll just be like a cozy channel where we talk about everything, but at the same time we can also teach you different pathways, and we'll also teach you anything that we know here in Australia, so to make life easier for those who are planning to come over. Don't be so serious.
I know. This is not us. Excuse me. So, why did we start this podcast, Momshi? Momshi.
Momshi. We call each other
Momshis.
Our friends will know.
So why did we start this podcast? Basically, because we've got lots of colleagues who ask us about how to process going to Australia, and we feel like there's a gap in between, right? We don't have the proper resources where to get this and that. So I think it's worth sharing to you guys. I think hopefully it will be helpful.
It's like a guide, but at the same time, we'll have fun as well. So we started this so we have a reason to meet each week.
I know. And to vent out, basically. This is just a reason, and you're just an excuse, basically. It's a reason to vent out our everyday shifts, the chaos that we always go through every day, and basically just to share with you guys what's going on and
to help you guys, really. Because we struggled a bit. So if we know the easier way for the different pathways, so how to go to get here in Australia, it would be really, I think we will have the joy of sharing it to those who are planning to go here as well. So how did you come up with the scrub mentality?
It's basically out of the blue. We're just thinking about names, right? And then we wanted so many names, and then suddenly she came across scrub mentality for unknown reason.
Mentality is like a mindset. So I think I really thought of it as once you're a nurse, even though you're outside work, sometimes you bring all the stress sometimes with you. So I think it's just like mindset of a nurse in and out work. So that's why I thought of mentality.
Yeah.
And from Kobe, Mamba mentality.
And also we had our friends who voted for the names because we really are so indecisive.
Yeah.
So we've got friends. Shout out to Krishna.
They're in the UK. They're coming soon as well. We can't wait.
Yeah.
So before we go more in depth about the reasons why we moved to Australia,
you want to share?
UK has also, we're still thankful.
Very much thankful, right?
To the United Kingdom for allowing us to enter and work there. Especially me, it's my first work abroad. So I was very happy that I was able to go to a European country.
Yeah.
Still in Europe.
We learned a lot.
We learned a lot. It made us experience loads of things. Made us travel to different parts of Europe, Switzerland, Paris.
UK is a very lovely country.
Yeah. The infrastructures, the White Christmas, it's only in the UK.
Itself, the history, it's very nostalgic. Every movie you will see
James Bond.
And we've been there.
Yeah. Thank you, UK.
So also, I think it's also worth mentioning that British people are really one of the most polite people.
They're very polite.
Yeah.
They're very funny. They have their own way of being funny. But we miss our workmates back in our old hospital. Shout out to you guys. We miss you. And also our Filipino friends, our Filipino community back there. We all miss them.
Yeah.
UK is our
I think
our home.
it will have a big where we started everything basically.
We'll tell you the story of how we met next time.
That's gonna be another story though, but we just want also to have a big shout out to
the UK.
Saw it.
Tiding. Why did we choose to move in Australia? So Mai, why did you choose to move here?
There's so many reasons. Not really. So basically, comparing to the UK, Australia offers a way higher salary, especially to those who have like higher experience, or they called seasoned nurses, seasoned with salt and pepper.
And a little bit of MSG.
So yeah, so back in the UK, I've already got like nearly more than 10 years of experience. But back in the UK, I still have to go back to like level 1 nursing, like a beginner type of nursing, which I somehow find sad, because you have already the skills and then you are like paid as a newly hired nurses. Well, in Australia, they will count your years of experience and you will have specific grades, which I somehow appreciate.
And I'm a new nurse here. I'm gonna start next week. Maishin has already started for a few months, so she can compare the salary, and she would always say that she's more comfortable here. She thinks that she can save more here. I'll let you know if I will start and have my payslip. I will let you know. But I think
will show you the payslip.
Because I think when employers offer you jobs, they will give you a contract, and they will base it to the they call it enterprise agreements. I think that's what they call.
Yeah.
And then they will count the years of your experience, and it does equivalent rate. So Maishin is already like top, because she's like, how many years? 14?
Yeah, so if you have more than 8
14
years of experience, you will be a grade 8 nurse already.
Yeah, like that's a top band.
Yeah, so it's a top band already. So I think it's nice, no? Unlike if you will, it counts your experience.
So it's like in a way incentive, and especially for like Maishin, who's gone through many years already, and then she's been to different countries, and then it's like they're acknowledging your experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Personally, I transferred to Australia because UK, the weather is really it's not good for me personally. It's like 11 months of winter. Like you can't even go out with just a shirt. Maybe you can July or August, but you're not even sure because it can change any moment.
And barely a month of summer.
Yeah, and it really affects your life, your
mental health.
Yeah, your mental health and all that. So one of the reasons I transferred is because of the weather. Anything else that you can think of? Why did you move here?
It's much closer in the Philippines. You can also bring up obviously in the UK you can also bring them, but I think it's more expensive because tickets are way higher.
It's UK so far. The travel time, 24 hours.
It's gonna take you £1,000 or more, and like here you will have only 9 hours of travel for $300. Something like that.
Especially
roughly,
for like elderly, like your parents, if you want to bring them here, the travel really takes a toll on them sometimes. So if it's nearer, they can always just come back. Easier for them to come back.
And what else?
I think also I chose Australia because they have high demand for nurses, for migration. So it was easier for us to look for a job and also to apply for permanent residency. So both me and Maishin have got permanent residency. I'm on under 189, and then she's on under 186 direct employee.
Yep.
Employer.
So we've both got permanent visas already when we arrived here. How did you basically decide from transferring to UK to Australia?
So it's a long story, but we'll cut it short for like 30 minutes. So we were really just I think
chatting, obviously.
We were in our house, I think, back in the UK, and then I invited Maishin and her family over. We were just having dinner, and then we always talk about random things, and then I think I opened up to like, have you seen the pathway that Nurse Even is one of the nurse bloggers
in UK.
UK. And then I saw a vlog of him, of how he converted his license to New Zealand registration.
Yeah.
So then I opened up to Maishin, have you seen Nurse Even's vlog about this and that? And then she said,
I've already got an application.
She's already got an application ongoing.
So it was already planning.
I also had an application ongoing. I was just like opening the discussion to her.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we decided to slowly
Start the process.
because personally, I didn't see myself staying in the UK for a long time. It was really just a stepping stone. And US was not an option for me for few reasons as well. So yeah, we started with Nurse Evans vlog of how to convert your license from UK to New Zealand without any exam.
Yeah, just
And we
conversion.
we
Just
started
money.
doing it. Just money. We'll go to technicalities now on how we did it, so that you guys can also do it yourselves. I don't think it will be as easy as what
We did. Yeah, I'm not sure if the Trans-Tasman pathway is still on.
I think it's still on, but the problem now is converting your UKRN to NZRN. I think it's because they require OSCE now.
Exactly.
Exam. But we'll go into further details with that. So we'll start with how did we convert our UK license to New Zealand license.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what documents have we prepared prior to applying to the New Zealand license from the UK? So basically, you have to meet the basic requirements, which includes your nursing qualifications, license, your English proficiency language. For us, because we work back in the UK, as long as you work more than a year, you're not required for an English test already. But
if you have worked in an English-speaking country like US, Canada, I think Singapore as well is included, and UK, then you don't have to take IELTS or OET for your English requirement.
Yeah.
And then
your clinical experience as well, like every experience within the last 5 years, wherever you work, you need all your experience to be gathered. And then you will have also to gather all your good standing from specific countries where you've worked to. Like for me, I've worked back in Dubai.
Loads of countries.
I know. I've been all over the world, I think.
So
I've worked in Dubai, Saudi, Abu Dhabi. So I have to gather all the experiences back there, and it's very stressful, guys. So you can imagine. And then
it also helps if you have a friend.
I know.
Or if you're a friend with your supervisors or your managers, don't burn bridges because you will need them. It's easier if you know people there because they can follow up things, they can chase things for you. Like Meishin, just like you have friends there. Yeah. So it was she waited, but then she had people to chase it.
They're
for
doing
her.
all the job for me. Thank you, guys.
Shout out to you.
So once you've basically gathered all your basic requirements, all those documents, and then you've got your English test ready, if not you're exempted, you can proceed now to making your account in CGFNS. It's an authentication body where they will check your qualifications if they're real or not. So don't dare. So once you want to apply for the CGFNS, you will have to pay 480
something like that,
New Zealand dollars. So I'm not sure exactly how much is it now, but roughly around that one. And then there you will have to upload everything, right?
Yeah, you have to upload them, but at the same time you have to send them a certified true copy. So in the Philippines, it's called, you have to have it notarized or something. That it's a real copy.
I think you can do that one in PRC.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to pay a certain amount, obviously.
But in the UK, we don't have. I mean, they have different functions for notarization and all that. So we did certified true copy, which we didn't know where to find. So we have to do research again. And then we found out that the post office can do certified true copies for you, wherein they photocopy your documents. And then they put there's an instruction as well that they should write something. Do you remember that? That they should write something that this is a certified true copy of Meishin or Reta's passport and all that. So they have a specific instruction for that. So all of that, you have to mail it to CGFNS, which is, I think, in New York. Yeah. And then they will verify, and if everything goes well and everything is fine, then you will be verified. And the nursing council will acknowledge your license and you can convert it to...
Good thing it was a smooth process for
it was. There were no errors for names and...
Especially for her, she's got a very long name.
A very long name. You don't want to know. But it was smooth. It was just very hard going there, step by step, so much steps like that. And then But when we got there, it was really easy.
Yeah.
Then when we got the license, it was easier
Mm-hmm.
to convert it to Australia.
Yeah. So
I think that's
Yeah.
yeah. Basically. Yeah.
And then you will have to, once you've finished the CGFNS and then you applied for the New Zealand license, you will have your APC.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Once
an
you've got your
annual
APC.
practicing certificate that you have
Yeah.
to renew every year.
Yeah. So once you guys have your APC, which is I think valid for a year, that's the time that you can convert your NZ license to Australia license, which is the AFRA.
Which we will talk about in the next episode. So keep in touch. We'll keep in
Yeah,
touch.
keep in touch. And
Watch
then
out.
if you've got any questions, just comment down below.
We'll try our best.
Yeah.
We'll try our best to answer all your questions, guys. See you.